Well, hello, Gemini. This is going to be your reading for February. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for all the views last month. I am humbled and much thanks. Seriously. I'm really just glad the message got out because that's all it's about, right? But thank you so much for watching and viewing. And if you're new, double hello again. And if you're returning, thank you for being back. Lending your energy to the channel really does help. If you want a private reading from me, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Link is in the description box below, or you can go to this website here. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So we are going to pray. I'm going to light my candle and an incense because for some reason I did not do so before I started. Okay. Okay, Gemini. So, let's clear this energy. Focus on you. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Gemini? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. As above, so below. Okay, Gemini. Okay, we have gratitude, forgiveness, and perfection. Perfection has came up a lot this month. Sorry about that, Gemini. Okay, so all the things that you have been through and all the decisions that you have made have led you to this month. Okay, so last month must have been a very big month for you. It's time for you to be thankful about what you have left and the importance that it holds in your life. Okay, the importance that it holds, the help that you have gotten, the friends that are really standing with you, the relationships that you have that are really worth it. They're saying face of gratitude. So looking at things through a different lens and being thankful for what it is that you do have, at this time. So even though you have been hurt and even though you've been through these things and it hasn't been easy, this is a time to forgive yourself for what you have been through in the past. Forgive others for what they've taken you through. It doesn't mean necessarily that you should take them back. It just means that you should forgive that energy so it doesn't hang with you and it doesn't stop you from moving forward. Okay? So now moving forward, I feel like you're building more foundations on what it is that you want. Okay? It's not all about everything being perfect, because the idea of things being perfect is a great idea. Okay? But it leaves you so focused on a particular goal that you can't see any other direction or any other way to get towards that goal, or to that goal. Like, spirit may drift you off into a different direction or a different path, and it's like you have to be open to receiving that and open to, you know me, adjusting and carrying on. Okay, so you have to be open to other possibilities, okay, when moving forward and building new foundations or, new ideas for things. What am I doing? Okay, Gemini. So you've decided to make some progression and move forward in that progression. So you've made some decisions about what you want for your future, and you're moving in that path and doing those things that could lead you up to that. You're still currently in that work phase where you still need to be actively participating in creating your future and the life that you want and the choices that you have made going along with them. You've definitely made some sort of risk in your life. Maybe to get rid of things or to move on, but it all has to focus or has to do or focuses around your happiness and what essentially will bring you happiness and things that will make you happy. So there are some things that you have chose to hold on to. These are things that still make you happy, okay? And in February, it's important for you to, how are they saying this? It's important for you to find joy in things and happiness and have people around you that give you a feeling of hope or compassion or joy in your life, okay? I feel like you still have your guard up from what it is that you have just been through. You don't want to integrate anything like that back into your life, but you have to move forward in order to grow and in order to have that spark of inspiration or like just willpower in your life to continue to move, you know? And I feel like it is going to be patient. I don't feel like a lot of things are going to happen in February, but I feel like doors are opening or you're relearning how to let love into your life or let people come in and be compassionate. It's like you're open the door to allowing that to happen for you. I see you being very independent in February also. But just be careful because I see you being strong within yourself and what it is that you have done, and you're very content in your space. So you're not very like open to actively allowing people to just come in and just, you know, start new things with you. You're very strict because you know what exactly it is that you want. But it's so important for you to be open to love or possibilities of love or affection or joy, even though you're on a certain path, okay? So definitely in February, things that you were still being patient on or things that you were holding on to, you're definitely closing out fully in February, because March you're not coming. I don't see you taking that into March with you. Not with this. Be patient on love coming in. You don't want to jump right in. This is a time for you to really settle yourself down and be comfortable with yourself if that's what you're doing. But I feel like things that you have definitely been, it's like this is, if you're on a last ditch effort of making something work, if it's not working, by the end of February, you are not even going to take it with you. It's like you don't even want to waste your time on it. Because you're very risky right now. And not risky, but just ready to make some moves and make some changes for your own happiness. So if it doesn't seem to fit you, it's going to be gone. I see there are things that you have worked on though, really. But it's like you have to find joy in those things. You've definitely tried to start things back up. You've definitely tried to make that work. I'm definitely seeing they're talking about a fire sign right now, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is either, we start off with someone, you taking a risk on someone that either came back into your life, Gemini, or someone who you've been having a lot of issues with, okay? And it's like you wanted to see if it would work one last time. But I feel like You know that it's not going in the direction that you want it to, and there's no need for you to keep being hurt by this person just because you want to hold on to them, because I see you wanting to hold on to them. But the facts are telling you that you shouldn't. The facts are telling you, you know, you're trying to be patient and you're trying to be kind, but the facts are telling you deep down, you know, that, you know, it's just not the business. Why do I always have a problem with this face camera? I don't feel like it's in my face. Okay. Yeah, there is a side of you that wants to work on things and hold it down because you don't want the change and you don't want the worry that comes with the change. Especially if you've been in relationships, splitting up, telling people, going through divorces, things like that. So it's like you don't want all of that. But when it comes down to you being happy, you're not feeling that joy or that inspiration that you should be feeling right now. And especially, you may be talking to this person or finding things out about them on social media or something of that nature, or they could be telling you things that aren't necessarily making you happy or causing blocks in the relationship. Okay, this may be an Aries. It's almost like this person is finding happiness somewhere else, or it's like they're taking control of the situation and giving you just a little bit. But you're not, it's just not happy here. I don't feel like they're happy either. But they feel like the best judgment or the best thing to do would be to stay, you know, and just deal with it. And they've gotten kind of used to it. It almost feels like both of you have gotten kind of used to this. So your intuition is definitely telling you that you want more. You want joy, love, and inspiration sort of in your life. Like just happiness. You want to be happy deep down. And you have to start making the moves to physically make that happen and not waiting for it to happen by just being there, standing up, or fighting for a particular relationship. The truth is that you're not happy here, and that's the bottom line. I mean, that's how they're telling me. That's the truth. So Temperance. Yeah, it's time to put the patience to rest, because if you noticed, you tried to be patient. You did your due diligence. And you're choosing a very hard road. And it's like nothing's being learned. Nothing is happening. Nothing's moving forward. So when it comes to you, you may be in a set relationship with someone or a marriage, okay? And you want recognition from this person. You're not clear on how to get it. I feel like you're trying to speak that to them, but your communication, your ways of communication are just like different, and they're not understanding you and you're not understanding them, and it's not getting you anywhere. The problem is you're confident that you're right, Gemini. How can I put this? So you have no doubts that you're right in the way that you're communicating to your partner. So this tells me that you just feel like they're not listening. They're hearing you, but they're not listening. And you have endured them not being the person that you need them to be long enough. So now, by the end of February, I'm telling you, you're ready to close out some cycles and create the life that you want. You feel as though you have the tools to have what you need, okay? And you've done your time in trying to balance this out and work with this person. Okay. If this is a job, I feel like you've done enough with this job and you're ready to leave. You've tried to work it out. You've tried to compromise as much as you can. Let's see. But what hasn't left you is the sense of wanting to fight, the sense of wanting to stand up for something, whether it be this relationship or yourself. You just have to choose which one it is for you. Okay. Because some of you have this is a soulmate in a way. They're supposed to teach you something. It doesn't mean that you stay with your soulmate forever. So the bottom line is that there is no growth. There's hindrance here. And how many times are you going to continue to try to make this work? So you're already in the process of, it's almost like you've tried leading up to here. You've done what you can. You set out a plan. You've put that plan into motion. And now you're looking at what you have invested and about to, I don't want to say choose a side, but reevaluate which direction to take and then take that direction. Okay? Okay. So let's pull out your oracle cards. All right, Gemini, let's get into your oracle cards. Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time of February? We have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you, with you, and always leaning upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Okay. That is deceit, broken heart, and vision quest. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Released your ex, trust, and passion. Okay. So Gemini, the big thing that I hear is trust in yourself. And why not trust in yourself, right? But that's the big message that I hear at this time. Knowing that you need to let somebody go takes much courage, okay? They're saying mucha courage, which I don't know why, but much courage. And it doesn't mean that you don't still feel for that person or you don't care about them. It just means that both of you are just not good for each other, you know? Have confidence in yourself and how you feel. It's kind of like, know that you are better than this. Know that you deserve more. Know that you are strong enough to handle what you're about to go through, okay? Empathy. Seeing both sides of the situation. It's like, it's not about being angry. It's just about what's best. It's the best way that I can put what they're trying to give me. You're just doing what's best for both of you because you can't seem to make that decision even though you know what kind of route that this is going in. So it is going to be a difficult decision for you to make. February is going to be about you making this decision and making these final choices. And it's not going to be easy for you, especially with Vision Quest. So I do feel like with a little deceit here, they're going to feel like you're giving up on this partnership. But the thing is, if you continue to stay here, if you continue to be in this cycle with them, are things going to change? Or are you always going to have this combative energy that's not really healthy for either of you? Okay? The thing is, you're very clear on the fact of what this is going to bring. The heartache, the pain, the drama, the back and forth, the trying to split things up. Because you've had a hard time trying to break from this person in the first place. But this is really going to be a journey for you, okay, to get you to the other side, which is March. Okay, so look for this mid-month reading because I feel like it's going to say a lot, or it's going to help you clarify the energies, because we're just getting into February. Okay, so it's going to really help you clear up those energies for the last part of the month. Okay. All right, thank you so much for listening, Gemini. And if you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to this website here. I love you so much. Blessings in your journey and all that you do, forever and ever and always. Bye-bye.